Hi. Good morning. There was some difficulty with the technicalities, but we're gonna wait for a little while before we start. I hope you can hear me now. Is everything okay, or still? Oh, excellent, perfect. So we're gonna start very soon. Still, some people are checking in, so I'm gonna wait for just a few more minutes before we start. And again, please do post your questions in the chat. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them at the end of this session. Hello, good morning to everyone. I can see people are still checking in. Still, some people are messaging me on that everything is fine. Okay. Excellent. And I think now everything should be fine for us to start. And so, very good morning to all of you. Thank you very much for checking in and entering and being part of our free webinar, which has a topic: how to communicate effectively with video. It's specially designed for those who are taking care of HR departments, so for all of you, for HR professionals. But I'm pretty sure that even if you're not exactly HR professional, still you will find quite a bit of an information there for you to take with you to your organization. So my name is Vit. I am the owner of company which called SquareMotion. I'm originally from Prague, from Czech Republic, but for last 8 years I'm living here in Dubai. And I used to be actually a TV producer. Now I'm more video producer. I'm pivoting for the last 8 years from my TV profession towards video. And why am I talking about HR? What gives me the authority to talk about this? Because we actually create a lot of these videos, especially for clients like DHL, Serco, Baker Hughes, Amico, Vantage, you name it. There are many companies we create HR videos for. If you want to connect with me, I'm very active on the LinkedIn. So just type my name, Vit Kodusek, in LinkedIn search. I'm pretty sure you're gonna find me there. There is a LinkedIn address as well. More than happy to connect with you guys. So I said that I'm actually founder of video marketing agency SquareMotion, which is here in Dubai, but this is definitely not going to be any sales pitch or anything like that for my company. Just as a matter of fact. So what are the HR departments faced with in these days, specifically in these days where all we need to sit home, we need to have a home office. HR departments overall, the responsibility is always to keep employees informed, engaged, and motivated, inspired, right? How can we do that? What is the main tools what we can use? I'm talking about how to be effective in this kind of communication, because according to many statistics, a lot of people feel actually actively disengaged. Especially we got these numbers from US, from the Forbes. They're saying that 45% of employees are actively disengaged. So how to keep our employees engaged? How to let them feel informed, inspired, motivated, and all that. Companies with effective internal communication have 21% higher employees' loyalty than companies without it. So obviously, internal communication, which obviously the HR department is taking care of together with internal communication, if you have that such a department in your organization, they are vitally important in this role. Video, I really believe, is the most effective tool to engage with the employees. And I will show you during this presentation what kind of videos you can use in order to communicate effectively with your employees, keep them engaged, and, as we say, increase customer loyalty. First and foremost is an onboarding process. So I will give you first 3 main videos which I feel are extremely important in HR departments. First is onboarding process. How is it done normally? The standard practice or common practice is usually some welcoming session, perhaps some welcome email, which is not really very personal, maybe some induction meeting, which is time limited. It's hard to be repeated. It's you know, you're doing the same topic over and over and over again. It's a menial job. With a video, what is the advantages of video? It's because it's a little bit more personal, it's memorable, people understand it better. It can be repeated as many times as you like. And you can do it in multiple languages. This video can be watched by the new employee, the new recruit, anytime he wants, and we can run afterwards just a very simple session with that particular employee or the recruits, just to make sure that they understood everything from the video and just move on, saving time, saving energy, saving money. So videos like this are, for example, something like this, and I will show you video which was created as a induction video. Let me play the video for you.
Morning.
Morning.
I hope you see the video because I have some issues. Just a second. So I hope you saw the part of the video, because here on my slides it was not showing. So I'm not really sure if there's some technical issues here, but rest assured, in any case, I will be sending all the links to the videos which I will be playing today with this to you in an email after this session. So even if there will be some technicalities, you can always watch these videos afterwards. So anyway, let's move on with this, and so that's one of the typical video which HR departments can use instantly. That's the onboarding video. Second video, which I feel is extremely important in HR departments, is CEO message. So CEO message, again, common practice is that the CEO meeting the employees not really in person. It's usually some kind of email. It's not really very personal. Many of those employees, they don't really interact with the CEO. And why is it important? It's obviously because feeling heard, feeling linked with the top management in a company, again, increases employees' loyalty, and feeling heard, valued, appreciated, all that. So what we suggest usually to our organization is create a video, CEO message, in that particular organization, where every employee suddenly knows the CEO, they know who the CEO is. It's not just limited to CEO. Of course, you can do it with other management as well. It's very engaging and visual, obviously. CEO has, with this video, also chance to pay respect to certain groups visually, and I will show you in a minute how. So it keeps employees informed, engaged with the news, with the goals, with the values of the company, and message has a really great value from that perspective. So employees who feel their voice is heard are 4.6 times more likely to feel empowered to perform their best work. So again, we are talking about efficiency and efficient communication. CEO message is helping with this efficient communication. This is one of our video which we created for DHL. This is CEO of DHL, Amadou Diallo, and as you can see, he's dressed in Kerala national dress, Why? Because he's giving a message to 30% of his employees. 30% of his employees are actually from Kerala. And on their national day, he dressed up like that. Again, when people see this, when people even visually see that their CEO is actually paying respect to them, they feel, very much linked to CEO. They feel that, somebody is taking care of them, and they feel that they belong to that. That's why that they belong to that organization, and that's why, for example, DHL is winning many times the Employee of the Year, right? We have yet another video. I hope this one will be okay. We'll be playing. I'm just checking if. Okay, so the video was showing. You're telling me fine. Thank you very much. So now I'll show you another video which is a bright example. I cannot show you the DHL video because there are some restrictions. Obviously, with the internal communication, this comes a lot. So we actually pick and choose here some examples from the YouTube, which actually showing you the examples of different videos. And this one is one of them, and this is the CEO message. So let me play the video for you.
Hi, I'm Greg Lempool, President and CEO of Lineage Logistics. I'm here today to talk to our team members, our customers, and our communities about the rapidly evolving circumstances surrounding the coronavirus and how Lineage is stepping up to respond. From the onset, we've been relentlessly focused on the health and safety of our team members, which is our number one priority every day, no matter what. We've enacted immediate preventative measures like encouraging excessive hand washing and ensuring frequent sanitation of our buildings, as well as offering additional financial assistance to impacted team members. We also, like so many, have cut all non-essential travel and are vigilantly focused on social distancing. We've also been in close communication with our customers, sharing our emergency response and business continuity plans. We are laser focused on serving as their strategic partner to address the surges and the shifts in their supply chains. Of course, we will continue to monitor all coverage and follow the guidelines issued by the CDC, the World Health Organization.
Again, I'm not gonna play the full video because I think you're gonna gist of it, what I'm talking about. But you understand that this is extremely important video, especially in these times, right? Like when your employees are at home, they're sitting at home, they sometimes perhaps they feel lonely, they feel disengaged, they feel in many ways maybe in some stressful situation. Approach from the CEO as in a video is extremely important, and you can really uplift the morale of your team by this very simple video. But it's not just about this this particular time, because I know that understand that this particular time is very special. But for example, with what we do with DHL, we create every quarter we create a video, short video about 2 minutes video from CEO to the employees. Why? Because again, through the video, there is usually the CEO can share certain summary what happened in our organization during the past 3 months and where this organization is heading to. So suddenly it's very personal, because the employees, which they get these videos on their internal communication systems or the platforms, they can see, they can hear what where this organization is heading towards, and they feel, okay, this is what we are. That's why we're part of this organization. We are going to this goal. We have these values. We have these missions. We accomplish this, and we have ahead of us so and so. So it's just kind of like a paving the way for the people to understand, well, I'm part of this organization. I'm sitting here at this table. I'm working tirelessly. What is it? What is it about? How am I adding my value to the whole? And then by messaging like this, it's actually linking the whole organization together. Again, very effective tool. So I was talking about video number 1, which I feel for all HR department is extremely important, and that is onboarding video. Second video, which I would recommend to all of HR departments, is CEO message. Now let me go to third most important video, which I feel especially in our region is region specifics. What I mean by that is obviously there are some specifics in each region. There are some specific laws, processes, procedures, things like that, where people need to understand, especially our new recruits needs to understand what they need to follow. I can't tell you that there were many things, many things happened in organizations, and I wouldn't name them, but they came to us and asked us to create the videos because they had some issues with their employees not really behaving according to the laws of that particular country. And especially in here in the Middle East, I think it's extremely important that we really keep good care about how people understand our region specifics. So again, what's the common practice? Usually is just some kind of email session or employee handbook. With the video, if you create such a video, it ensures the understanding. It gives very visual aspects of those specifics in a particular region. You can repeat it as many times as you'd like, and usually it's very engaging. So if you look at one of the video which we've created for Serco, I can show you this, and I hope it will be playing now. And let me just show you this.
Welcome to the Serco Middle East Cultural Induction. During this video, you will gain an understanding on expected behaviors and conduct in the region. This is the Middle East region. Culture is a way of life, the way we think, behave and believe. It defines who we are as people. We should always recognize, respect and abide by the local culture and laws. The religion in the Middle East is Islam, and the legal system is based on Sharia law. Sharia law is the religious law forming part of the Islamic tradition. It's derived from the Quran and Hadith. Here are some important details to be mindful of when living in the Middle East. Ramadan is a 30-day fasting period for Muslims. However, non-Muslims are expected to abide by the rules, which are no eating, smoking, drinking or listening to music in public places between sunrise and sunset. To break the fast, food and drinks are served after sunset and
again, I think you understand what is this all about, and we can carry on because these videos sometimes they are a little longer, so I don't want to play it in the full entirety. Again, all of you will get all the links to these videos in the email afterwards, after this webinar. So we were talking about three main videos which I believe all HR departments can use and can really be very, very effective in their communication. First was onboarding video, second was CEO message, third was this culture or region specific video. But there are many ideas, many more ideas, and I would like to just show you a few of them which we can talk about. Employee introduction. Obviously, when the new employee comes in, it's nice to actually, for the employee to understand where he's coming into, what the organization is all about. And we can go about this video in a very creative way. So let me just play for you short video snippet from this. What does the employee introduction video look like?
I am Adobe.
I am Adobe.
I am Adobe.
I am Adobe.
Welcome to Adobe. I don't think there's ever been a better time to be at Adobe. Our mission as a company has always been to change the world through digital experiences.
Adobe today is everywhere you look.
Magazines, newspapers, websites, the video that you're consuming on a mobile device. We help the web become this magical place.
Adobe never sleeps. When you're playing on a team, you don't want to be playing on the losing team.
So I'm coming back to this again. You got gist of it, right? So welcoming a new employee, welcoming new recruit can be really very, very specific in this way. This is very well produced video, but don't be scared of that. I mean, it's not necessary to be done in such a way, but you could see that there are some snippets, you know, some video snippets from the CEO, from the VP, and all different people. Again, the new employee can have a very personal relationship through the video with those people. He knows what is getting into, or what is she getting into. Again, increases the efficiency in the communication in HR. Meet the team. It's very, very again. It's a different type of video from the perspective of the previous one, which I show you. This is more on a group level. So if you have a bigger organization and you have smaller groups, smaller teams, these teams can be presented again in very fun and interesting way. So let me show you another video which shows you that. So that was how team can be presented to the new employee. Again, it can be done probably without the fermented drinks, obviously, especially for our region here. But overall, I think again you got understanding, or you understand what I mean by meet the team video. Another video which is extremely important as well is employee testimonial. Actually, that's quite interesting from the perspective of the managerial roles, and especially of you who are HR heads or CEOs or the owners of the company, and you want to know really what the employee feels. Obviously, we do some as a HR departments, you probably do some evaluation process, 3 months, 6 months, whatever it is. Employee testimonial though gives the new recruits also the look into their roles. So it can be closely knit with the video, which I will show you next. But here, this is what I mean by video, which I call the employee testimonial. So let me play this one for you.
Hi, I'm Judy. Hi, I'm Chika.
I'm Anton.
My name is Ashwati.
I'm the director of video.
I'm the head of product development.
I'm the lead graphic designer.
And I've been with the company for about 4 weeks now.
Just about 4 years now.
And I've been at the company for a little over a year.
Really, even from the moment that I interviewed, I really liked everyone.
Everybody here comes in putting in 100% every single day.
Everyone is extremely passionate about what they do.
Passionate, they're creative, they're really driven.
A real great sense of energy.
It's a culture of collaboration. Everyone works together. Everyone's really willing to help.
Not so much inward competitiveness, always just trying to do better as an organization.
Framing everything from a team perspective. As a team we fail, as a team we succeed.
I think what makes me proud to work here is just the diversity of people that work here.
And finding people from so many different various backgrounds.
I love the autonomy and just trust that I was immediately given.
There's so much freedom from the organization, from the top.
Again, I'm just stopping here because the video goes on for a little longer. We don't have that much time, and I don't want to keep you that much in here. So you understand that this really is again a great way how to present the organization to the new recruits, and to get some feedback also from your employees. Job description is another video which is can be extremely effective in our HR departments in terms of communicating effectively, because it gives very clear and precise job description. Basically, it describes what the person who is getting the role needs to do, and for him, it's the comprehension level is high. He understands or she understands what needs to be done, and I believe I do have one video for that. This one, and I will play it for you just very quickly.
Hi, I'm Kylie Simmons, and I work in the commercial marketing organization at Beckman Coulter Life Sciences. For over 80 years, we have been developing and manufacturing solutions for centrifugation.
I believe this one is beginning. The video is more about the company. I think the job description comes slightly later.
The culture at Beckman Coulter is fast-paced and data-driven, but like every Danaher operating company, we'll provide you with the tools to get acclimated to our environment and to thrive. Now, let's look a little more closely at the job that you're considering. In this role, you will be designing and executing integrated marketing campaigns that deliver insightful content to prospective buyers. You'll work with cross-functional teams as well as partners around the globe to deploy and execute these campaigns in every major geography. We're looking for someone who really enjoys pushing the creative envelope and telling relevant and persuasive stories while maintaining a deep understanding of the customer persona. The Global Marketing Manager will join a team of marketing professionals who are really passionate about what we do. We're storytellers, we're results-oriented, and we're data-driven. It's an environment where, even though we're often working on different projects.
So again, I just wanted to give you a brief overlook of what that kind of job description video can be like. As you can see here, and actually is a great example that you can actually create a little longer video and have a bit of a mission and vision video at the beginning, then job description, and then bit of a overlook of what the future holds for the company, things like that. I would personally split it into different pieces because the shorter is usually better. And especially for the videos like this, you don't want to really keep them too long. But I will talk about it just in a little bit later. Obviously, another type of video which you can create in HR departments, corporate culture. I think we do have some videos, but again, I will share with you all the links for the videos after the webinar, so we don't have to go through it one by one. Just let me see if I have this one here, the corporate culture prepared. Oh yeah, okay. So I'll play this one for you as well, so you can see it. This is the inside the Potter Barnes.
That is successful, culture is critical. That starts with the history, great product, strong vision, and most importantly, people.
In one word, what drew me to Pottery Barn? I don't know if it can be described in one word.
I think in one word it would have to be
iconic, energy,
creative,
innovative,
exciting, growth, collaboration, diversity, business.
Of course, the first word that comes to mind is people.
What inspired me to work here at Pottery Barn Kids is I've heard so many great things about.
Again, just short overview of what this video is about, how it looks like. Again, we're talking. This one was about corporate culture video, which gives to the new recruit pretty good idea of what he can expect or what she can expect. Recruitment video is more on the external side. So we're talking about HR departments, and if we're talking about HR, we're talking more about internal communication. But of course, HR departments, they have not just internal responsibilities, but also external responsibilities. So they need to communicate to the new recruits as well. So there are some videos which are created in order to attract new new recruits. I don't have these examples now here with me, but I will share these links with you after the webinar. Very, very important videos, especially in for the millennials, for the Z generation and X generation and whatever generation it is, are CSR videos. Why? Because you know, probably you've heard and you've read a lot of statistics that millennials, especially, they're choosing their new jobs based as well, not just according to their skill set and all that. That's obviously that's given, but also about what that particular organization is doing for the communities. So that's why by projecting this, by showing the video that we do certain specific CSR activities, you attracting, you know, the right talents to your organization. So it's important to create videos like that. Diversity and inclusion, it's the same very similar thing. You know, DHL is doing a great job in especially Eva in a DHL HR department. She is creating a lot of diversity videos and inclusion, especially videos like this. So then employees, they feel that the organization they're working for is really taking care of them. SOPs are more technical videos, more educational videos. I would say more how-to videos, standard operating procedures, doing on the videos, again, increases the level of the understanding of the processes and decreases the level of mistakes and some accidents and things like that, which is closely knit with another one, which is HSE videos. We've done a lot of videos, especially for the oil and gas industry, like Baker Hughes and Vantage. Those are our main clients, especially for these videos where we're talking about health, safety, and environment. And obviously for the oil and gas industry, it's vitally important not to have any fatal accidents, and preventing those fatal accidents are important from that perspective. Of course, creating some HSE videos. I'm talking about all these videos, and maybe you wonder if it's always important, or it's do I need to, or how can I do it? Do I need to go to video production company to do that? I'm always saying to my clients whenever I do speaking on some seminars and things, no, it's not necessary. You can do it yourself. If you have some people in your organization who are skillful, I think you're more than welcome to do it by yourself. And there are a lot of tools like a Lumen 5. You can go to Kizua. I'm not gonna go through all of them, because there are so many web platforms where you can actually create the videos by yourself. And to be very honest with you, there are a lot of times where we, as a video production company, we just go and we do our own videos on this little device. It's of course it's a faster, it's something which needs to be captured quickly, which has some value for social media and has some value now and immediately. So you don't need to overproduce it and over prepare it. So there are some ways how you can do it by yourself. Those are apps which you can use actually on your phone to create videos, which is InShot, Viva Video. If you want to talk a little bit more about what you need to do in your organization, I'm offering 3 45-minute sessions. So if you would like to just get in touch with me on this email or through the email which you were getting, and I'll be more than happy to have the 45-minute session on what you need, what you specifically need for your organization, and how would that be, how then can that be put together? Because actually, it's very easy to create some kind of one shoot, and from that create a different type of videos. As you could see that, some of the companies which I was giving the examples, what they do, they bunch together, for example, job description with the mission and values and bit of a CEO message. So you can actually create, 1 day of a production shoot, and out of that you can create a lot of content, a lot of different videos, which then chunk down to smaller pieces. Well, I believe that's pretty much all what I wanted to say today. Oh yeah, okay. So we have a question and answers session. So if you have any questions, I would be more than happy to answer. Can't see anybody. The video was showing. So is that do you have any questions, guys? If you do, please just send them into chat. What I do get mostly the question is, how can we go about creating videos like this? So again, there are several ways. One, you can do it yourself. You can do it with the help of different tools, and those tools are free. So for example, when I was showing you this tool which is called Lumen 5, Lumen 5 is a tool where you can actually write a short script. You can upload that script into that video, and that there is a specific artificial intelligence engine which will actually create for you a video which you can then upload to your website, to your social media, things like that. So there's one question coming in from Aitney. How long should all video be? Is LinkedIn best place to be position these videos? So that's a great question. One thing is these videos they have a different duration. So if you think about who they are for, that's where the duration comes in. So for example, for the videos which we're talking about SOPs, for example, yeah. So if it's a SOP video, standard operating procedure video, it's about how to. So the employee, he or she is learning how to operate certain programs, for example, certain software, or how to do certain things. So these videos can be easily 10-15 minutes. Why? Because they're giving you clear guidance, step-by-step guide, what to do and how. So, but you wouldn't do a 15-minute video about your mission and vision, right? Probably that's nobody would watch that kind of video. So we need to always think, what's the content and who is it for? So if it's for the new recruit, for example, new recruit video, those videos would be, I would assume it's about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. These videos which I was talking about, for example, CEO message, which we create for DHL on a quarterly basis, those are videos which usually doesn't go over 3 minutes. So it's between 2 to 3 minutes where, the CEO is sharing the past quarter and what the new quarter is about to bring. So that's why it's a different for the different type of video. We need to think about a different duration. But the rule of thumb, usually we say that shouldn't be over 2 minutes. Ahmed is asking, it must be a video. Do you have any other suggestion? Well, Ahmed, we are a video production company, and I really believe that video is one of the best, our most effective tool to convey the message. When you see, when you hear, so you're basically talking to all senses of the person. So yes, I'm pretty sure there are some, some other tools what you can do if it's a PowerPoint presentation or some interactive PowerPoint presentation or ways like this. But still, even that PowerPoint presentation which goes as a interactive one, it has something to do with a little bit. It looks like a video. So for me specifically, we've seen a great results and great results in terms of effectivity with the videos. So that's why I'm talking about how to create videos, because videos are very effective in conveying and communicating effectively with our employees. That's why I'm talking about it. Yeah. Any other questions? And the communication. Chana is asking, I believe that as many would like to do videos as a mode of communication, the challenge being not knowing how to do it. Well, again, I can share with you these examples, and I hope that, for example, for a webinar like this will give you some kind of inspiration, that it's not necessary to be overly produced. I understand that, for example, the recruitment video, which goes out, so it's more external communication rather than internal communication, needs to be produced well, because you want to attract the new people. You don't want to have some, shabby looking video, and trying to attract good people to your organization. So I think you need to take care of that pretty well. Corporate video, which may fall under the category as well to the recruitment side, it's the same thing, right? Like you need to produce it well, and probably you need to go to video production company to help you out with that. But with the videos like a Meet the Team and things like that, I'm pretty sure, if you look into your organizations, you will find somebody who is into videos. Maybe he or she does videos on YouTube and she likes to do it. Then with a little bit of a training, people can do really fantastic jobs. And I've seen a lot of actually good videos produced within the HR departments. And if you don't know, in terms of a content, I hope I gave you at least few inspirations here from the list. What you can create. Of course, CEO message is one. I was talking about these main 3 onboarding CEO message. And the region specifics, those are pretty much videos which I would think that you need to get help with but Meet the Team, welcome to the team, job descriptions, SOPs, things like that, not necessarily. Any other questions? Anything else? What point of time do we play employee testimonial and employee culture videos? Basically, what point of time you mean in a journey of the employee? So when he is joining us. So probably that's the question if I understand it correctly. So employee testimonial and employee culture video, again, they can be that all of them. They are very interlinked and they are very, very similar. They don't need to be separated, but overall, these videos can be played overall on our internal communication servers, and they can stay there. It's not about the time where we play it, but people can go there, and then we can tell them, okay, you join our organization. This is about our mission and vision. This is the welcoming message from our CEO. This is welcoming message from our other managerial people. If you want to know a little bit more about the culture, values of our organization, and there are some videos which need to be which are mandatory for them to watch, and especially those are videos which I was talking about, like for example the culture or the region specifics, because these videos actually need to be mandatory for the employees to understand correctly where they are, what region they are in, what is prohibited, what they need to avoid, what they can do, what they cannot do, and all these kind of things. So you can actually place these videos on your internal servers, and you can use them, in different times. So for that matter, employee testimonial and employee culture videos, or the corporate culture video, can always stay there. And you can remind your employees in every 6 months, for example, have you watched this? We updated this video, and things like that. I hope I'm answering your questions. Any other question out there? So I hope there was some good food for thought for you in this webinar. Again, if you feel that you need some help with this, I'm offering free sessions with us, with me and my team, where we can sit down with you. Well, actually not sit down now, but we can have a Zoom call or some kind of online session where we can look at your organization and we can tell you what exactly you could do and how you could do it. And again, feel free to really reach out to us, because we can give you some kind of inspiration of what can be done and how to be done effectively, because that's really something which we are very proud of. What we do is that as a producer, you always look at things, how to be done with as little money as possible, in terms of doing it properly, but not really spending extreme amount of money, because we understand that these videos are important and they are actually saving a lot of time, a lot of energy, and the money in that term. What about online course? Are they easy to make? What do you do this? Yeah, actually, well, online courses, have a look. What is online course? Online course may be this very similar things what we're doing right now. It's a webinar. This webinar is going to be recorded. This recording can stay, on your internal server. Same thing. It's not really difficult. Let's not overcomplicate things. I understand that it may be a very raw video, but again, for our internal communication, the content is important. Important is what is the message to our employees and how effectively we are communicating with them. And video like this, recorded webinar, can have a great value, because you can actually upload your PowerPoint slide, and then you can just explain, step by step what needs to happen with if we're talking about standard operating procedures, if we're talking about some specific training, things like that. I think it's it can be very, very easy to create something like this, and I don't see any issues in that. Or if you want to create, there are a lot of websites you can go to. If you just Google screen share recordings, and then basically you can just basically record whatever is happening on a screen in particular time, and you're showing people. Actually, SOPs, if we're talking about SOP videos, for example, standard operating procedures videos, there are very, very important to actually do it on the video, because many times when we talk to some organization, they always say, "Oh yeah, we're trying to do the SOPs and we never finish actually." And it's always like a book like this, with all the standards and all these things. And then, by the end, just about to finish, and then the SOPs changed, or something changed, or there's some new application which came in, and we need to do it again. So it's so easy, whenever you're explaining it to someone, just do the screen share, record that screen share. This is what you need to do. Click here, open this drop down menu. If you want to choose this, something like this. Very easy. And 10 minutes video will give you more than cracking your head for months and months and trying to come up with big book like this, which nobody's going to read anyway. So these are very practical things which you can do in your organization. So can we get recorded link for this event? Yeah, absolutely. There is a link. You will receive the link right after the webinar finishes. So you will receive to your email where you can go to, and you can go through this all over again. Any other questions? I don't want to keep you. I wanted to stick to approximately 1 hour. Now it's 10:50, so we have still 10 more minutes if you want to. If not, then we can finish. If you don't have any more questions, again, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Again, please be creative in your organization. Try to think that what can align my employees. They'll keep talking about clients. What can align my employees? What can inspire them? What can motivate them? How can I, as an HR professional, as an HR head, can be helpful to my people and how can reach out to them. I think 3 of the most important, again, just let me summarize it. One is the video of onboarding video, which is important. Second is CEO message. I think that's extremely important. It can be in CEO message. It can be HR head message. It can be, any other managerial position, like a C-level manager, talking to the team. And third is a culture or region specifics. I think it's extremely important. Okay, and there's still some. One more question. Talk a bit about prepared scripts and voiceovers. Yeah. So there are many. So if I talk, for example, I'm talking about the message to your team. Yeah, and if you are head of the HR, or head of any department, what you can do. And what I do myself for my social media videos, I use only this. I really use only my phone. Actually, it has a very good camera. It has a very good resolution. So I'm happy with that for the social media. I'm not saying for our clients. That's a different story. But for my social media, this is enough. Because again, it's all about content. So I'm creating all my social media videos on the phone. Why is it so easy? It's because I can show you one of the app which you can actually use. You can check. Where do we have that? There's an app which I use, which call Nano Teleprompter. Maybe I can just switch it. So the Nano Teleprompter is an app where you can create a text and you can place it on your phone. And I hope you can see it. That basically the text is scrolling, and as the text is scrolling, you can record yourself reading the text of the screen. So imagine how this will help you with if you prepared your text. You place it there, and then you can just simply, read it off the screen and create a video of, I don't know, about your organization, about what you want to say. So it's very, very easy. Those things we had in past days in the TV studios where we sit in front of the teleprompter, the big ones, and people were reading off the screen. The messages. Now we have it, at our fingertips, here on our phones. And this app cost me 15 dirhams. So I think it's affordable for any of us. We don't want one coffee in the morning, and we have this app, which is very, very helpful. So this is about prepared scripts. I think it's important if you can prepare the script. But for example, with the DHL CEO, with the Amadou. He is very natural. He likes to speak, from top of his head. He doesn't really prepare anything. He knows what he wants to say. He goes in front of the camera, and we have usually 1 or 2 takes. That's maximum. So there are some people, of course, they are very natural. For them to speak to the camera is easier than for others. I understand that. But apps like this, as I showed you, this Nano Teleprompter and others, they are actually very, very easy and making it much easier for you to create videos like that. I hope it helps. And about voiceovers, again, if you don't like your voice, if you want to have a professional voiceover, honestly speaking, there are so many good people on the Fiverr, really professionals, who are selling their services there. I think it's so easy to actually go to Fiverr and find somebody. And usually when you have one A4 text, it would cost you somewhere around 150, maybe around $150. Again, is that okay? I think so. And you have a professionally done voiceover. I don't have an issue with that whatsoever. Any other questions? That's fine. The next topic would be better use for social media for employees engagement. Okay. How to use social media for employee engagement? Maybe another for another webinar. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. One more time. If you want to get in touch with me, please do so. I'm very, very active on LinkedIn. So just search for my name out there. My name is Vítko Dusek. I hope if I can share the last slide here. Yeah, this is my name. So you can reach out to me. I'm more than happy to get in touch with you. And if you're interested in our 45-minute free session on just telling you what you need in your organization, reach out to me. Thank you very much. That's it. That concludes this free webinar. Thank you very much. Take care.